Alright everybody, it's been a long time since I made a video of old Scoop here. And zoom out here. So I deleted a bunch of the videos off. Somebody went through and reported them, did a bunch of garbage, and so I got rid of a bunch. I'll start making some more about being over the road and life of living in this thing. And always doing maintenance on it every weekend, being this old of a truck. And so today wanted to replace the sector seal up here, but the kit that I got, the seal is too big. I'm not sure what seal this takes. I got to get with the dealer and figure it out. I don't want to rip it out and not be able to have one. It's a lot smaller than what the kit they gave me. So compared to a modern sector gear here, I mean, it's, when I put that seal on top of it just to check, it was like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. So, well, I want to wash all this off. I mean, all of this is from that seal. So I replaced a hose back down in there, and you can't really see it, but I replaced the hose last week. That cured up one oil leak, and then once I get this one done, it'll cure up the other one. But I want to replace all the power steering hoses to it, just so they're new. They're old and brittle, probably original. And then also today I replaced the wiring harness going to the Jakes. So that here's your switch down here. There's your switch. This goes to your Jake heads, 3 wires in one. And this goes to your switch up in the cab. Now it doesn't work on 1, 2, 3. It just runs off the Jake switch itself up in the dash. So I ran the only wire, I need to zip tie it still, up around the cooler and then up and over. The old wiring was trashed. I'll show you it in a minute. And need to replace belts next. Get this seal stopped. Get this seal in. Get the leak stopped. And just keep plugging away at it like I normally do. So here's the old Jake harness. Daughter saving ants. Poor little ant. So here's the old harness. This went to your 3rd Jake head on the very back. And it's just brittle. Splice there. And it was grounding out is what it was doing. And then it was grounding out on this one. This went to your 2nd head. Just old and brittle, and I'm sure it's probably original. So I used heat wrap. Excuse my clumsiness. I used this to put around the wiring. I was going to use header wrap, but that's just too much. So I went down to the local speed shop and got this, and it worked out great. Made a couple notches, and so here's what I did. Oh, let me get in here. So there's the protective sheathing. It's heat wrap. All I did was notch it and then poke the wire out going to the Jake head. Heat shrinked everything. You know, there's your 1st head up in there, going up and across, and then obviously the back one. I need to put in a new pyrometer. I've got the new one from Kenworth, but I think I'm going to go with shift glow and just put all new shift glow gauges in this and get rid of all the factory stuff. That way it's all modern and I don't got to worry about anything. And then when I rewire it, it went up and around up in there. You see it? So there's that. Shut the water valves off. I need all new belts. Just got a little bit of play in them. So there's that. But just trying to get all the oil leaks stopped in this thing. To put a new bank lamp on. It broke going down the road last week, and finally a new one came in. And then this boot here, it needs replaced. I just shoved it all the way in. I'll probably just put a hose in here and go about it that way. But got the exhaust all sealed back up. You got an ant? You and your ants. But hopefully later on this year I can put dual exhaust on this. Not sure how to run it, whether to run a straight piece off here and then put my Y in, go down and around, and then figure out for my air cleaner, figure out how to plumb that in. But I want to get rid of the yellow thing this year, even though everybody says leave it because it's iconic to the truck, but to me it's ugly. But move it into the inside, and if I can find two of them, take that can off there and put two in and make duals out of it, and go about it that way. I might do that. But run dual 7s or 8s on this and another set of lights and keep going. So, but yeah, that's what I've been doing. About 2,000, 2,500 miles a week. And again, I'll start this week and start filming again. Give you guys a little life on the road of old Scoop here. Still needs a lot of love, but just got to keep it going and a little bit at a time. So make sure you like, subscribe, and catch you on the next one. God bless everybody.